Hey, welcome back to Hollywood Live. My next guest is Raymond Comeau, one of the really fascinating people that I've met in my life, and so I'm really excited to have him here. I'm going to let you start, Raymond, by talking a little bit about your background and what your current project is.
Okay. My name is Raymond Comeau. I was born in New Jersey, lived there 35 years, the first half in Elizabeth, New Jersey, the other half in Somerville, New Jersey. Married somebody that worked for me. Okay, we met there, got married in Costa Rica, and this June is 25 years being married. Wonderful years. My project now is, I discovered that I need to write a book. And the actual culminating of that came from a calling.
Very good. So tell us about the calling. How did that occur?
I was about to, my wife had come here to take care of her mom. She got sick. And I was about to make a purchase of something that I wasn't sure of. And I kept asking for a message. And I was supposed to make the call at 5 o'clock on a Friday afternoon, 4:30, the words were there. And I've thanked God every day since then. And approximately 5 years later, a friend of mine is talking to me, and he said, I told him, and he said, Ray, what'd you do about it? I said, Pete, what do you mean? He said, that was a gift. I said, the next day, the book came in my mind, and I knew exactly what I needed to write about.
If you're willing to share, what were the words in that calling? You said, I heard the words.
Believe in me.
Believe in me.
Exactly. And I sat down, I still get goosebumps.
Goosebumps.
And I said, okay, I saw it. Because you think, did I see it? I did. And so, but my friend mentioning it to me as a gift, that triggered my life to this day.
Now, you mentioned your book, and you have a tentative title for it now, which is?
What Bad We Do.
What Bad We Do. And the book is about what?
The book is the commandments for the 21st century. And to be short, things have changed, since 3,000 years ago. This is more about being responsible for the bad things we do, and nobody takes responsibility anymore. So we kind of shrug it off. So.
This is true. The first chapter of my book is called Take 100% Responsibility for Your Life and Your Results. So we're aligned. I like that your shirt says be responsible. Can you give us a couple examples of some of these commitments?
Okay, I start off with lying. Okay, lying is, if you can start off little and you catch it, but sometimes we can keep continuing lying. Then it goes into swearing, bullying. I was a victim of bullying when I was in my grammar school. So as I was writing the chapters, I realized there's a couple chapters I'm guilty of, and there's a couple chapters I'm a victim of. And I'm sure that relates to many people out there, that they can come and say yes. So
I saw a statistic recently that 3 out of 4 teenagers report having been bullied by somebody at some point in their education.
Yeah.
How did that affect you, the bullying that you received?
A lot of it makes you insecure about a lot of things. Okay, it really, like why? Your whole life is like, why was I bullied? It stays with you. Some people can live through it and go on, but some people, why? Why? People don't deserve that. A lot of kids in my school were bullied by a certain few, and I'm sure that's in any school, So it's sent me on a mission. Then I accept a lot of things that are problems, through my life, but I was made to write this book. My destiny was to write this book.
Now you say swearing, don't swear. Thou shalt not swear, or whatever you say in your book.
Right.
Say more about that. What do you think the negative impact of swearing is?
Because you keep, a lot of parents. There's only one parent in a lot of homes today. They're not guided to, the mother or the father. They don't go into it to get them off of the swearing. It's just it's part of life. But if it continues, it's an acceptability of the other things that come along that are negative. That it's just part of. Not all percentages. That's not everybody, but there's a certain percentage. But those are the ones, that cause a lot of the problems.
You're saying it's a beginning of a slippery slope if it's not addressed.
Exactly. There's a right path. Most of us walk the right path, and then once in a while, there's a little black figurine there standing on the side. Could be a friend. Okay, a friend can guide you off the beaten path very easy, very easily. Some of us go down that path, and they come back, but a lot don't.
Now, there were 10 commandments in the tablets that came down from the mountain. You have, I think you said you had 21?
There's about 16 or 17,
16 or
17 that are definitely problems that could be, that
Right.
we have to look out for.
And what's one that's new that wouldn't have been in the original 10 commandments, if you can remember?
Slavery,
Slavery.
okay, ethnic cleansing,
Wow.
child abuse. I mean, the book really, whatever is out there, I wanted to have it in the book. And I don't judge. I'm not there to judge. I'm just there to open conversation in my chapters. There's no right for me to judge, but there's a right for me to say, look what you're doing.
Right. Pay attention.
Pay attention.
There's a cost.
Yes.
And what do you think the cost is to people? Obviously, I mean, if you believe in sin, there's a cost there. But what is if one is lying, if one is engaged in child abuse, whatever.
There's a point where our soul is the report card of our life. Okay? What you bring with you later on is going to be whether you pass or not. 70%, 80% of us believe there's a next life. Okay? What are you going to have on your report card that's going to keep you from going? There's there's a lot of people you can't save. There's some that are, in between. So I believe that you need to show where you can start, asking for forgiveness.
It's interesting. A friend of mine recently made the point. He said, there's a final exam. Very few people are teaching for the final exam. And
Exactly.
So it's interesting. These commandments that you write about, did they feel like they came through internal guidance, like your original calling, or did you feel like they were just something you observed and noticed this is something that's not working?
You watch the news enough. You go through the papers. You go through personal experiences with friends, family. You start building exactly. The words just came. They flowed out from me. It wasn't I'm the boat, and he's the captain. He guided me through a lot of what I wrote down. It just was natural. It just, okay. And then I started adding, you watch, I never thought about ethnic cleansing. We have it in the United States. We have slavery still in the United States.
Sure.
My book is geared to talk about bad everywhere, but right here in our own country, okay, there's bad things going on.
Now, Mother Teresa once said, "I'm only a pencil in the hand of God."
Exactly.
So I think that might apply to you.
Exactly.
Very good, very good. Now, if you were sitting here, as you are, and you were to talk to your, let's say, 20-year-old self, what advice would you give yourself, knowing what you know now?
Follow your heart.
Follow your heart.
Follow your heart. Don't follow. There's some friends you can follow. Other people, they're not your friends. So eliminate them. Plan your work your plan. Okay? Get through, just listen, and watch for signs. Watch for signs. There's always signs. Okay? That'll guide you to, the better place.
Beautiful, beautiful. So if people want to contact you to find out more about your book, the work you do, where do they go? How do they get you?
OurSoulsDirection.com.
Our Souls?
Direction.com.
Souls plural?
Yes.
OurSoulsDirection.com.
Right. There you'll learn about how to eliminate negativity in your life. You'll learn about the bully words. Eliminate the bully words. You'll learn about all those words, that you use every day, but they affect you, how you've traveled. So
beautiful.
Eliminate them.
Well, thank you for your work. It's beautiful.
I
appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
And thank you for joining us today. All right, everybody. You heard it. Go check it out. I really encourage you to do that. So thank you. Stick around. We have one more segment after this break.